Here with Coner Benn. Real privilege, obviously, to sit opposite a man like yourself. We know about your dad. I'm going to leave that to one side for a minute. I want to talk about you, what it's been like having that experience of learning the ropes, but on such a big platform.
It's nervous. It's one of them things. Like, I'm here now. I've been thrown in the deep end, and I'm learning how to swim. I've been thrown right in the deep end. So I'm getting there, and it's how you learn to deal with the pressure. And I think I'm doing all right. I know I got my dad there in my corner supporting me, and what more can you want?
We obviously know that you got a bit about yourself from what we've seen in the ring, but also because the last time we were in this particular venue, mate, somebody questioned you a little bit, questioned your dad, questioned your lifestyle. Tell me, now that you've had a chance to reflect on that, look back on that moment, did you handle it right? Would you handle it the same? Was you a little bit disappointed in the Eubanks? Did you get it? Did you misinterpret? Tell me about that moment.
I misinterpreted it, but at the end of the day, I've been raised well. I don't need my dad there holding my hand. I know the pitfalls. I know what's right. I know what's wrong. And at the end of the day, it's my choice. And that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. And so far I'm doing all right. But don't let him tell my dad how to do good parenting. Where was he when his son was kicking heads in car parks? So I could have said all that. But you know what? That's not my point at the end of the day. My dad's done well. Everyone sees the product of what he's raised, and that's it. That's it.
What's the strongest part of Coner Benn's game?
What do you mean?
Boxing game. What's the strongest part of your game? Because his swag's on point. We're done now. We'll get to that in a minute.
I'm still getting on my swag, I'm still getting there. Just dedication, man. Yeah. Well, sometimes you think, I can't do this, I can't do that. I'm on my own, I ain't got my family. And you can really beat yourself down about anything. No, I'm here for a reason. I'm here for a purpose. And, it's belief. This is fate. I didn't even think that. I've just signed a deal with Reebok. Reebok. Do you know what I mean? It's all new to me. Do you know what I mean? And I must be good. This must be my life, and this is all happening for a reason.
What was the moment you said, you know what, I'm going to put the gloves on and actually follow this as a career? And what happened to make you choose this path?
Well, since I moved to Australia, it's when I was 16. I used to muck about, still go partying and all that rubbish. And then as soon as I come to England and trained at Hatton's, I thought, I'm gonna give it a try and stay amateur for 3 more years. And then I come down to Matchroom and I sparred a hot prospect, and I was surprised at how good I did, and I thought, this is it. And then when I got offered to come down and train with Tony Sims, fight on the next Eddie Hearn bill at the O2, I was like, let's do it. And then now here I am.
What was that experience like for you?
It's undescribable. I mean, I'm a little boy and I've only been boxing for 2-3 years, and I'm at the O2. 18,000 odd in it, I was packed out. Something you'll never forget. I'll never forget. It'll live with me till I die.
Who inspires you in this game? When you do your research, when you look at some of the bigger names that have come before you, especially in your weight division, who do you look up to? Who do you think, I'm going to nick a bit of that, nick a bit of this?
I'd say my dad. He's just absolute savage. Do you know what I mean? Done what he wanted in and out of the ring, and was just an absolute animal. No one could tell him nothing. And that's something you don't really get these days. Just raw. And I look up to that.
You see how far some of these guys around you, there's people having title fights on this bill. They ain't even got to they ain't even got to double figures yet. But you see how fast it's going for a lot of these people. Are you ready for that? Or have you got an idea how long you want it to take for you?
No, when it comes down to money and all that, don't really bother me. I've been brought up with a very nice lifestyle. Lived in Spain for 12 years. Dad drives Porsches, never had to go to work, and that was normal to me until I come to the UK and realised that ain't normal. That is not normal. So it don't really bother me about money and all this. It's gonna come. But
I follow you on Instagram. You drive a nice car as it is, though.
I do drive a nice little German whip. It is a good feeling. There's no better feeling than having nice things and being young. Having a nice watch and being young. But that's what fries me. People say he's getting too much, too young. No, I want that Bentley and I'm going to work my ass off to go and get it. I want this and I'm going to work my ass off to go and get it. And, you know, that's the way I think. But, no, don't change me as a person. I'll always be humble, respectful. I'll treat a janitor the same way I would respect a CEO.
You said you lived in Spain for 12 years. Speak a bit of Spanish then, do you?
Sí, hablo un poco de español, sí.
Big up all the Spanish fans out there.
Saluda mis amigos españoles. Muchas gracias.
Good luck, mate. That's going to help sell a few tickets, put a few more bums on seats, pay-per-view. Eddie, are you listening? No, listen, that's the business aside. You talked about your dad, obviously, his legacy in the sport. Is that way down as a pressure on you?
Listen, when you got 18,000 odd at the O2 watching you, you try and push that aside. But, you know, sometimes it can all get a bit too much. All lies on me sort of thing. And, you know, it gets a bit horrible. Sometimes I do want to just do normal.
Be 1920.
Yeah, be 1920, you know, go out party without people saying, oh, he's doing this or doing, you know. But then I think, what 19-year-old, 20-year-olds driving a nice German whip with a nice watch and a nice gaff? No, none. But, you know, I've got to think I've got the next 10 years of my life to really dedicate to this sport. And if I still want to live the life I want to live now, but I can't, then I will. But my career comes first.
So no cameo appearances on Toei for now then?
Who?
The only way is Essex. No.
Man, none of that.
I know one of your agents was a part of the show. He done pretty well out of it. He seems to don't want to talk about it. It's fair enough, I suppose. But
each to their own, but me? Yeah. Listen, I've got that hard Ben image to carry, all right?
Listen, thanks for your time. Wishing you all the best. I'm sure we'll be talking to you plenty of times over the years, mate. Good luck, yeah?
Right, thank you.